Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you will be fine and you are enjoying this online session. Firstly, I welcome the students of 10th class. It's a time to learn computer science, in which we have started chapter number 2, which is named as data types, assignment and input output statements. If we talk about data types, it is an attribute of data which tells the compiler or interpreter or any other translator how the programmer intends to use the data. The type of data is declared before starting any program. The data may be of any type. It may be integer number, floating point number, character, or it may be a boolean type of data. And next is assignment. We can say assignment copies a value into the variable, and input output statements are the statements which are used for giving input and for showing results on the screen. Today we will discuss some basic commands which are used in programs. These are named as mkdir command, which stands for make directory command, name command, renumber command, remove directory command, run command, save command, system command, list command, print command and continue command. Now we will discuss all these commands one by one. First one is mkdir command, which stands for make directory command. This command is used to create subdirectories. mkdir command के ज़रिए हम किसी भी डायरेक्टरी की पार्टीशन बना सकते हैं, which are also called subdirectories. The syntax for mkdir command is, firstly we write mkdir, after this we will write path name, where path name identify the location where the subdirectory is created. mkdir command में हम 63 से ज़्यादा characters नहीं write कर सकते. We have to write within 63 characters. For example, we can write a command mkdir and in drive D, here are two directories which are goods and inventory. By writing these commands, we can create the subdirectory inventory within the directory of the goods. Next is name command. This command is used to rename a file. अगर हम किसी भी फाइल का नेम चेंज करना चाहते हैं तो उसके लिए हम नेम कमांड यूज़ करेंगे. The syntax for name command is name, old file name as new file name. First of all, we will write name. After this we have to write the name of old file, and then we write a keyword as, and after this we have to write the name of new file. For example, we write a command name remarks.doc as rmks.doc. Here remarks.doc is the name of the old file which is renamed as rmks.doc, and this is the name of new file. In this way we can change the name of any file. Next command is renum command. This command is used to renumber the program lines. अगर हम प्रोग्राम की लाइंस को रीनंबर करना चाहते हैं, उनकी नंबरिंग को दोबारा से चेंज करना चाहते हैं, तो इसके लिए हम renum कमांड यूज़ करेंगे. The syntax for renum command is renum. Firstly we write new number, after this we will write old number, and in the end we will write increment. Increment will increase the value of the number. For example, we will write renum 150, 70 and 50. Here new number is 150, old number is 70, and we have to increase the number by 50. Next is rmdir command, which stands for remove directory command. This command is used to remove or delete a directory from the disk. इस कमांड के ज़रिए हम किसी भी डायरेक्टरी को डिस्क से रिमूव कर सकते हैं या फिर डिलीट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर वो डायरेक्टरी एम्प्टी हो. अगर वो डायरेक्टरी एम्प्टी नहीं होगी तो फिर हमें एक एरर मैसेज शो हो जाएगा कि हम इस फाइल को या इस डायरेक्टरी को डिलीट नहीं कर सकते. द सिंटैक्स फॉर दिस कमांड इज rmdir path name, where path name is the path of an existing directory which should not exceed 63 characters. For example, we write a command rmdir in D drive goods inventory, where good is the name of the directory and inventory is the name of the subdirectory. then this command deletes the subdirectory inventory of the directory goods. In this way we can delete our directory from the disk. Next is run command. This command is used to execute the program currently in the memory. If the program is not in memory, it first load and then run it. The syntax for run command is, firstly we will write run in capital letters. After this we will write line number in the bracket and then we will write comma R in the next bracket. It can also be written as run file name comma R. If the line number is specified, then the execution of the program starts from that particular line number. And if the file name is specified with run command, then it closes all the open files and deletes all memory contents. The option of R is to keep all data files open during the execution of the run command. Next is save command. This command is used to save the program on the disk for later use. अगर हम किसी भी प्रोग्राम को डिस्क पे दोबारा देखना चाहते हैं, उसे दोबारा यूज़ करना चाहते हैं, तो उस प्रोग्राम को सेव कर लिया जाता है. और किसी भी प्रोग्राम को सेव करने के लिए हम सेव कमांड यूज़ करते हैं. द सिंटैक्स फॉर सेव कमांड इज save, we write save in capital letters. After this we will write file name comma and in the bracket we will write comma A. It can also be written as save file name comma in the bracket we write comma P. If the option A is specified, the file is saved in ASCII format and the option P saves the file in an encoded binary format. Binary means in the form of 0 and 1. So by using both these formats we can save our files or our program. Here you can see a system command. This command is used to exit from GW Basic, where GW Basic stands for Graphics and Windows Beginners All Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code and return to operating system environment. सिस्टम कमांड के ज़रिए हम किसी भी डायरेक्टरी या फाइल को GW Basic से ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम इन्वायरमेंट में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. The syntax for system command is system. We have to write system in capital letters. By writing this command, we can exit from the GW Basic and return to the operating system environment. Next is a list command. This command is used to list all or part of the program currently in the memory to the printer. लिस्ट कमांड के ज़रिए हम प्रोग्राम का कोई एक पार्ट या कंप्लीट प्रोग्राम प्रिंटर की मेमोरी में सेव कर सकते हैं और जब भी ज़रूरत हो हम उस पार्ट या कंप्लीट प्रोग्राम का प्रिंट ले सकते हैं. द सिंटैक्स फॉर लिस्ट कमांड इज list. In the bracket we write line number. Here we have to write the number of the line which is to be listed in the memory of the printer. Here is a print command and this command is used to print data at the printer. print command के ज़रिए हम किसी भी डाटा का प्रिंट ले सकते हैं जो प्रिंटर की मेमोरी में सेव होगा. The syntax for print command is lprint. In the first bracket we write list of expressions and in the second bracket we will write semicolon. The list of expression consists of the string or numeric expressions which are separated by semicolons. हम जिस भी स्टेटमेंट का या जिस भी एक्सप्रेशन का प्रिंट लेना चाहते हैं वो सारे के सारे एक्सप्रेशंस को हम सेमीकोलन के ज़रिए सेपरेट करेंगे. इस तरीके से हम फर्स्ट ब्रैकेट में वो सारे एक्सप्रेशन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ लिस्ट राइट कर देंगे एंड देन वी कैन टेक द प्रिंट ऑफ दीज एक्सप्रेशंस. एंड द लास्ट इज कंटिन्यू कमांड. दिस कमांड इज़ यूज टू कंटिन्यू प्रोग्राम एग्जीक्यूशन आफ्टर अ ब्रेक. अगर हम किसी ब्रेक के बाद प्रोग्राम की एग्जीक्यूशन को दोबारा से कंटिन्यू करना चाहते हैं तो उसके लिए हम कंटिन्यू कमांड यूज़ करते हैं. द सिंटैक्स फॉर कंटिन्यू कमांड इज CONT we write in capital letters. Resumes program execution after break or stops of a program. Execution continues at the point where the break happened. जहाँ पे ब्रेक लगेगी वहीं से हमारी कंटिन्यू स्टेटमेंट स्टार्ट हो जाएगी which will continue our program after a break. These commands are very important for handling a program. You have to learn all these basic commands that are used in the program. I expect a very good result from all of you. I hope you will give your best. Thanks to all of you for your cooperation. Allah Hafiz.